I'm so excited, guys. The new Antebellum update 1.10 Sword of Islam is here. It's now available in early access, and thanks to the mod creator, I was able to get it to show you guys new nation gameplay and mechanics. This update includes province and country updates for Arabia, North Africa, a caliph system which is somewhat similar to the HRE, Islamic religious schools, new ones, the Kharijite Revolution, ability to start a global jihad, a bunch of new missions, formables, reforms, monuments, and much more. If you guys want to play the early access yourself, head over to the Patreon page for Antebellum. I will also leave the link in the video description and you can find more information there. This update is supposed to fully launch sometime in 2025, so definitely looking forward to that. And now, let's begin our new campaign. We will be starting as the nation of Fatimids, a super tiny nation with 8 development in North Africa. This is the only Shia nation in North Africa. Everybody else is Sunni, and we have an Ibadi nation, Mazab. So yes, it will be troublesome and difficult to get any allies. We, for the most part, will be on our own. Survival of the fittest, guys. Despite this nation being super tiny, we have some amazing ideas. Missionary strength, cav compatibility, we have core creation cost, morale of armies, bonuses that help to grow economy such as goods produce modifier, dev cost reduction, construction cost, and later on we get war score cost versus other religions -20% and even admin efficiency +5%. Super good idea set. Let's go. Let's begin. So guys, this is the new mission tree for the Fatimids. There's a ton of missions and different branches. The first 2 branches require us to conquer the provinces around us, and in the meantime we can do missions such as encourage the Dawa, for which we need to convert our provinces to Shia religion. So we will begin doing that right now. We will be granting the enforced religious unity edict and we will convert our first province. Now we can go to the government interactions and select land acquisition, as this is going to give us core creation cost reduction and claims on all neighboring provinces. Head over to our estates. We will be getting +1 mana points for Amir's Ulema and the merchant guilds. And we will also need a good general, so we will get Amir's officer rights. We can seize lands. Later on we will be getting more privileges, but for now this is going to help us get more crown lands back with our conquests because we have low influence for the estates. On to the national decisions. We will be granting generalship and we will denounce the sex practices to reduce the unrest. And there it is, guys. Proclaim the caliphate. We need to have 90 prestige and pass the Unify Islam decision, which I'm not yet familiar with. And this would make our country change to the caliphate and we would be able to call jihad against the infidels. Okay guys, yeah. We are absolutely blessed and we just got 6 shock and 2 siege with our general. I think it's incredible and it's probably the maximum stats that we could have gotten with the 40 tradition general, but yeah, there we go. This is a sign that we are destined to conquer. So, we will need more soldiers, we will be getting the free company. We cannot afford any advisors right now, our economy is terrible. So it's something to look forward to later. And guys, it is the 11th of December, so it's time to look for our first war. Tugort has an ally, Jared. Mazab, no allies, and Kabilia, no allies. You know what? I actually think with our amazing general, we can take on Tugort and Jared at the same time. So that's what we're going to do. And also, Mazab is a nation that we can postpone the war because they are Ibadi and they probably won't get any allies. They have pretty much the same situation like us. Nobody wants to ally them at the beginning. So our rivals will look like this. We will go for Mazab, Tugort, and Jared. Co-belligerent these guys and let's destroy. Attach our army. There we go. He's done for, mate. He's done for. So his boy is trying to protect him, but he's way too slow. We destroy the Tugort's army and we're going after Jared right away. Come here, dude. Get destroyed. I am incredibly confident about our start, so what I'm going to do is leave 2 soldiers to siege Jared and Tugort. And with the rest of our army, we will actually go... Okay, we will not go after Mazab. They just allied Tunis. I was just saying that they're unlikely to ally someone. And of course, they did. But hey, I smell a new opportunity. The Almohads, a nation that is pretty much replacing Morocco, has declared a war on Mazab and they will be fighting Tunis. Now these guys have 19,000 soldiers, they're incredibly powerful. So hopefully what's gonna happen is they're going to weaken Tunis, destroy their soldiers, and then we will backstab Tunis ourselves. Okay guys, here is our first 2 provinces. And we also have Jared. Now look at that. Our crownlands have skyrocketed from 5% to 24%. At this point, we can go and grant more privileges. We actually should have granted expansion in zealotry right away because it doesn't increase influence, so we're going to do that right now. We're gonna go for religious schools and grant local residents, and this time let's go for the shock damage one. And yeah guys, we have a bunch of new scholars like yearly corruption reduction, tolerance of true faith, religious unity, and missionary strength. Shock damage is gonna do well for us right now. We have our first mission completed, which is going to give us 1000 manpower, a skill 1 recruiter 50% cheaper, and permaclaims. Okay, time to core this up. And actually we can afford to get this advisor because he's cheap. New rivals, let's go for Kabylia and let's go for, I guess, for Kaldunids. Is Mazab actually going to survive because Tunis is unsieging their capital? Oh, nice. We also get a skill 1 artist and 15 prestige. That is going to be massive. I'm going to get another advisor. We will probably need to get some money, so we will take some burger loans. Actually, yeah, let's grant more privileges. Let's go for supremacy over the crown. Let's go for the loans and let's go for merchant guilds bookkeeping. And for Dhimmi, what we can do is probably get some additional religious unity with protected Dhimmi communities. Okay guys, Tunis is not doing great, so it's time for us to strike as well. Oh my god, they took 4 provinces on the border and they also released Tripoli. This is some scary stuff, boys. I hope they actually won't declare a war on us because we're now a good target for them. Okay, we got the fort and we should be able to take on this weekend Tunis. 0 shock, it's highlands, but we have 6 shock, guys. Yeah, you will destroy them. We will completely demolish them, boys. And we can follow them up and potentially wipe them out. Damn, this is not good. We have rebels of our own. We need to win this war quickly. Okay, at the very least, what we have now is level 4 mill technology. So hopefully this is going to sway these guys from attacking us at least a little bit. No, come on, man. We're not doing great and you're gonna give us comet sighted. Oh, this is bad. Especially it's bad because it's so expensive to boost the stability as our religious unity is so low, man. Okay, we finally fully occupied Tunis, so we can probably do a full annexation. That's right. And this is going to be a very nice amount of money too. And also, we have the mission Defeat the Hafsids, which is going to give us a general with 50 tradition, who is going to have an additional +1 shock, and we get core creation cost reduction for 10 years, as well as permaclaims. So this is going to help massively. We're also going to concentrate some development. Yeah, pretty decent general. And guys, please leave my country. I cannot afford to have you here. We desperately need more soldiers. Holy crap, Kabylia has entered a coalition against us. And Almohads as well as Kaldunids could enter potentially as well. That spells bad things. Oh no, 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 no. Don't tell. No. Hamadids allied Andalusia. Guys, this is Andalusia. In this new update, they have a bunch of subjects now, so I guess they're somewhat weaker because they don't control a massive amount of Iberia themselves. But they're still very strong, and we cannot potentially declare a war on the Hamadids. I wonder if there's a nation that could help us with this situation. It doesn't look like it, man. Like, no decent nation would like to ally us. We're gonna have to pretty much pray. And yes, I will be selling titles. We kinda need the money. We just need to develop a province once to get back to 15 crownlands. Let's just have a correct religion province. And we're back to 20%. Now it's time to repay the loans because we had a bunch of these. And the new loans would be 42 decades each, so let's get rid of all of the 1% ones as well. Another thing we want to do is start decreasing autonomy. We badly need this economy boost. Even though it's not huge, it's something. And this also increases our army force limit. Guys, Tripoli just declared a coalition war. Yeah, about that. Is there something that we can offer you guys? Please leave me alone. We cannot even suggest an offer right now. Do we try and fight this out? Do we actually try and fight this out? Like, we can definitely go and take new indebted merchant guild loans. We end up with 250 ducats. Because of our quite low force limit, we cannot afford to have like a massive army. But we can, I guess, at least get the Moorish battalion. Let's see what damage we can do with our 6-shot guy. So first of all, we have Tripoli. And he's gonna get destroyed immediately. That's good. Maybe, just maybe, we can get enough war score to get a white piece. That would be super unlikely, but if we can do it, we would pretty much save our campaign. Because these guys right now would demand this offer, pretty much release everybody, and we would end up with our default provinces. Nah, dude, that's not happening. I would rather fail the campaign than to give this stuff to you. Okay, now we have a choice. This is 9,000. He's going to Biskra, he's sieging down our capital. We have 6,000 traveling here with one shock, which we could potentially snipe and he would potentially not join on time. Our saving grace is that these guys have terrible generals and we're definitely doing better in that department. So, okay, this guy is coming here. What if we wait for him to get locked? There we go. We're gonna go after this 5. Oh my god, this... No. This is bad. This is so bad. Please delete them immediately. There we go. Oh my god, guys. 27,000. No. Can we scorch earth? We actually can. We might be able to escape this. Or we can meet this 6,000. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to kill this 6,000 and make an escape through Tunisian lands. And hopefully make our way around and reach the Kabylian soldiers and avoid this 17,000 Almohad stack. Prayers up that this actually works out. This might be a lot of war score if we delete this. Yes, 16 war score, guys. We're about to get owned though, unless we make an escape. Can we once again? Yes, we can. This is 1,000, or we can go this way and actually escape. Now, hopefully what's going to happen is these guys would go after the Tunisian rebels. Oh, great. We also get influenza spreading. Oh god, come on, man. Give us a break. Yes, he's actually going after the rebels. This is working out as I expected. Okay, so this will be another wipe. We are actually doing it, boys. I cannot believe it, but we are. So, dude, what you looking at? What you looking at, my boy? You wanna get beat up? That's what you get, son. 14 war score. Look at that, man. They would be content with a 27% war score peace deal now. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now we have a 20,000 stack walking through to Gort, and we're trying to make our way over to the Marinids. Hopefully that goes well. Yes, there we go. Deleted once again. Escape, boys. I think a big problem now is that they're actually starting to occupy our stuff, but we pretty much need to pray on the ticking war score to increase. Look at that, man. We only have 4,000 casualties so far, and they lost nearly 40,000 units. This is incredible. This is once again a very big one. Very, very big one. I cannot believe it. They're escaping. They're running from us. That's right. Get the hell away from me. These bastards. Oh, no. Don't occupy the fort. Don't do it. Don't you even try and do it. This guy is locked. Another 4,000 to be deleted. I swear to God, we might solo everybody in North Africa. It's a do or die moment. I'm going to recruit one more soldier, and we're going to try and go after their main stack as they are still level 3 military. Or, you know, we can just cancel it. They can get locked. They're gonna arrive on Sfax on the 19th of March, and we're gonna be in the province of Kef on the 26th, so we're going to miss them, and we're going to kill the 7,000 stack. They're trying to come back, but they're going away, so this is perfect. Ticking war score is still going up. Beautiful. We will have another problem soon. Tons of rebels will be spawning. If these guys could kill some rebels for us, that would be just beautiful. Just like that, man. Just like that. Thank you so much, dude. He's got 7,000 units with no manpower. We have Caldonids in this war with 2,000 units. And the rest of the boys, the vassals, they're just weak. They are now level 4. Okay, things might get spicy. We actually need to work on finishing this war as soon as possible. So hopefully we get this fort and stop this madness. We're losing so much money right now, we cannot afford to really keep going for a long time. It's not like we can even take a good amount of money, because with 25 war score from Tripoli, who started this war, we can only get 5 ducats. Oh god. I am so done with this crap. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. We managed to take 3 provinces in a coalition war versus the entirety of North Africa. Obviously, our country is pretty much destroyed after this. Yeah. 8 loans. Tons of rebels. This is, to say the least, not great. Okay, we managed to deal with most of the rebels now. There's just a few more factions that are about to spawn. We need to try and restore our economy somehow. So once again, we're just going to decrease the autonomy everywhere where possible. We're going to make some new states, core everything fully, and we will need to sell titles once again. We need to do it. Let's see, we can repay at least 2 of these loans. Still losing a lot of money. I would love to get rid of this fort, but it's actually very useful for us in Highlands. That's our only fort, pretty much, apart from our capital. Guys, I have figured out our way out of this total mess. We will need loans for this. Let's go ahead and grab some barks right now. Do up as many as possible. We don't have that many sailors yet, but there it is. Okay, Kef is going to be a really good fort with additional local defensiveness, and this, guys, is our way out. Our tier 1 government reform is ICTA. with additional income from vassals, national tax modifier, but we can change it to Barbary Icta and get the ability to raid coasts. This is the moneymaker. It is. Okay, boys, it's time for our first raids. Piracy map mode on. What do we got here, boys? What do we got here? That's a bunch of coasts that we can raid. I will show you how much money we got in total after we have raided everything. And keep in mind, right now we have 67 ducats and we're losing 3 per month. Guys, we ended up with 690 ducats, with some of these raids actually giving us 100 ducats and more, like this one. The Aegean Sea raid gave us 109 ducats and 1000 sailors. This is so good. Look at that, man. We have such a bad loan situation, but we're going to start fixing it. We're left with 1% loans and 140 ducats. And obviously, we can do this every 10 years. So this is our saving grace. Oh god, that's a massive rebel stack. We need more soldiers. Our force limit is 14. So that's pretty good. Wait, what the hell? I've always had these. Oh my god. I forgot that they added these uncolonized provinces in the Sahara. This is so wild. Honestly, when I think about it, we might want to go with like expansion or exploration ideas first. And look at that inland African province. This province is way too difficult and costly to colonize with our current technology. Most nations are only able to colonize the inland African provinces once they have unlocked Scramble for Africa, Diplo technology level 33, or global dominance ideas. I have no idea what is Scramble for Africa, but I would love to find out because this looks very interesting, and I'm looking forward to colonizing this. And now, guys, please come back. I'm truly sorry that I forgot about you and left you to die in the Saharan desert. I actually have zero idea on how we're going to further expand, because everybody has some weird, crazy alliances, like even Khaldunids allied Andalusia, just like Hamadids. And how are we going to declare war on Almohads when they have Sicily and 21,000 soldiers and some vassals? Yeah, I don't know, man. Tripoli. Even they have Andalusia. What is going on, man? They're allying everybody. Do we just start playing tall and keep raiding? Maybe that's the way to go, like colonize Sahara, keep raiding, build up our nation. Okay, so we have 75 piety and we can start using it to our benefit. We're going to debase currency and get rid of the corruption immediately. We were actually able to get a royal marriage with Sicily, as they're also a Shia nation, and we can get an alliance. So this could be really good for us, because remember, they're allied with Almohads. So if we can drag Sicily into a different war, or just get 50 favors with them, we can break that alliance. Alright guys, we have level 5 admin. And I'm actually going to go for exploration ideas first, not expansion, because we have a lot of Diplo points. And I kinda want to start exploring the world because we can set up some colonies and start raiding nations in different parts of the world. So there we go, quest for the new world, thank you. And we're also going to get our first colonist. Now this means that we have our native policy and we're going to go for the global settlers. And of course take new privileges for the estates, native assimilation, immerse expedition rights, and for the merchant guilds we also have direct overseas rule. This is a new one in Ante Bellum. Actually, we have 2 of these privileges. We have Grant New World Charters, the default one, which increases the settlers and settler chance. So we're definitely taking that. And we are taking the new one with 10% settler chance trade steering. And this disables the spawning of colonial nations in colonial regions, which means that you directly own everything that you colonize, no matter where you do it. That is so fun. Okay, so I'm gonna establish our first colony in Gran Canaria, and later we can try these Saharan ones. Oh god, we also have a regency for 5 years. Things were going too well, haven't they? And we also have our new government reform. Once again, we're going to try and stack on the tax. Yeah, so with the colony in Gran Canaria, we can raid another portion of Iberia. And that's exactly what we're gonna do immediately. Oh god, our truces just ran out. That is not great. There we go, boys. Please give me your money. I really appreciate that. And let's also grab New World missions as well as grant New World Charter. So this is going to give us an actual explorer. And we can immediately begin exploring Africa. Oh my god, boys. Andalusia are at war with Almohads. I so wish that we could participate now because they integrated the vassals and they don't have allies. But we have regency. See you in 4 years. Okay guys, we finally have our glorious new ruler. He's pretty damn good. The heir is not fantastic, but we gotta keep him for now because we don't want to lose that much prestige. But this obviously means that we are ready to finally start wars. Since our last war, we have gotten much more powerful, and we have absolutely amazing new opportunities. We can declare a war on Khaldunids and co-belligerent Hamadids, and Andalusia is not going to help because they now, since their last war, have a high amount of debt, and the ruler is also cruel. We're about to wreak havoc. And let's get a siege ability advisor. These are the unique advisors that you can get in Ante Bellum: siege ability, combat ability, and we have a bunch more different ones like ship durability. There is an aggressive expansion impact one. I simply don't have it right now. Okay, it's time to test out our navy. Seems like we're beating them up, and these guys actually didn't join them, backstabbers. Okay, we will need a defensive edict. With our 3 siege guy and the siege ability advisor, we should be able to occupy this much faster than they can progress here. Look at this insane siege speed. We got this in 105 days. You guys are absolutely doomed, and I don't feel bad about you. Get destroyed, fools. And this is a wipe. Now we can actually barrage this fort. I love how these guys are not working together whatsoever. They're fighting separate naval battles. Okay, time to plan our future wars. We're definitely gonna need some spy network on the Almohads. These guys follow the Almohadi school and they have tolerance of true faith +1. Interesting. And Andalusia follows the Sahiri school with yearly corruption reduction. One thing I really like about these schools is that they're not like incredibly overpowered. They give you some good bonuses, but they don't make the game like broken whatsoever. Oh, you're running now. What happened, man? There it is, a beautiful full annexation. This time we're not gonna have a collision. We have another mission done here. 1000 sailors, shipbuilding time and ship costs. The center of trade in Mytia is increased by 1 as well. Okay, so this right now is a level 1. We might wanna wait on this mission a little bit. This is gonna be a bit scary because after this war we will border the Nizarids with 42,000 soldiers. It's gonna be wild. We might wanna search for some allies other than Sicily. Can we steal some ships? The answer is yes, we can. We got 1 additional ship and we have a full annexation. Raiding time, boys. Raiding time. It's time to get rich quick and easy. The Nizarids love me at this point, don't they? Okay, so we cored up our provinces and we got money for a very special upgrade, which is this natural harbor. We're just going to status and we're going to increase this to level 2. Complete the mission, secure the Barbary coast. We already have a world port level 3 center of trade in Mytia. For this next mission we need a fleet equal or larger than 20, so we need to get 3 more ships. Let's build some more galleys, boys. I can officially say that we got through our initial struggles and we're doing amazing right now because we got so much money from the raids. We can once again get rid of the 4% loans. Force limit is increased to 18, so we're gonna get a few more soldiers. Wait, we have another mission done. Control Tripolitania. Every owned province with center of trade will get local development cost -10%. While expanded trading centers modifier is active, developing provinces with center of trade has 10% chance of granting 1 additional dev. And we got more permaclaims. That's great. So we might want to try and spawn Renaissance in a province like Mytia. How about we cancel this? We get the edict here, and I would love to switch to religion first. It's gonna take 50 months, okay. Guys, Almohads are about to feel our wrath. Let's get level 6 mill technology. This is gonna be a massive advantage for us. And maybe before starting the war, we probably should pop up some of these rebels. Oh, we actually naturally spawned Renaissance in one of our provinces already, so this is going to spread, and we might not even need to develop Mytia. That's pretty good. Here we go. Fatimid Navy is completed. We get galley combat ability, permaclaims on Sicily, and some other areas. And if we complete this mission while we have a navy larger than Sicily, we get additional 10% morale of navies. Now, how many ships do these guys have? 29 ships. Yeah, we're not getting that. I'm not gonna build that many ships, so let's just do it. Okay, so our first colony has been established. I would love to get one like next to Jolov, but I also wanna try and colonize one of these Saharan provinces. So how about we do this one in Saleh? There's no natives here, so we won't need to protect it. This is so cool, man. I wonder if this area gets like colored when you colonize multiple provinces. And alright, we are ready. We destroyed a lot of rebel factions. Let's leave a few of those, that's fine. They're gonna spawn in like 1.5 years. I guess we can spend some points to boost our stability, even though it's very costly, but we kinda need the passive prosperity. And of course, reduce the rebel chance. And let's go. Conquest of Tilimsan. You guys are not ready for us. Oh, they also have level 6, but they don't have any manpower, and we can probably go and get like the free company. They're gonna be doomed. There we go, our first battle here in Tilimsan. Look at these dudes, man. They have absolutely no chance. We get colonists to rush with 25 additional global settlers and increased settler chance. This is going to be great. This colony is getting ready fast, 80 per year. Okay, we have a rebel problem. We need to make this quick. We already have a good war score. Let's quickly go for the war target. And I'm sure we have this done in like a couple of months. Now, what do we actually need from these guys? Algerian turnabout. We need the High Plains and Algeria states. Fortunately, we only need 3 more provinces here, so we don't need to fight Andalusia yet. Obviously, we want to go for the gold mine, but that belongs to the Marinids. But once again, no allies. We can probably declare a quick war soon. I think for now I'm gonna grab something like this. This is the maximum amount of provinces that we can take, and we can also get 400 ducats. Alright, that'll definitely do. This is costly, but let's do it. Let's embrace Renaissance. 350 ducats. Let's do it. Great. Algerian turnabout. We will lose 5 war exhaustion and get the skill to Minister of Propaganda, aggressive expansion impact reduction advisor, 50% cheaper. We get permaclaims on North Morocco, Garb, and Central Morocco areas. Oh my god, I love it. The wasteland got colored. We look massive. We are now actually one of the great powers. We're very behind in development compared to everybody else, but still, we're a great power. And with the conversion of Mythia, we completed Encourage the Dava, as we now have 10 Shia provinces. This means we get some loyalty for Ulema state and 20 points towards the legalism. For this next one, we need to build 10 mosques. Whoa, the reward is really nice. It will upgrade the mosques in 5 randomly owned provinces to great mosques. Next rivals, sure, let's do Nazarids. Let's go for Andalusia. I'm not scared of you guys. Look at that, man, these traitors. Oh my god, they're actually getting owned by Francia. We might be able to snatch a chunk of Andalusia ourselves if they get really weak, which they are. They only have 1 soldier, although they do have a crazy amount of ships. So we're definitely not winning the naval battles. But this looks like a possible war. How about we mark some of these provinces as our vital interest, and we're going to do something wild. That's it, guys. We're gonna grab this cheaper advisor that we got from the mission, Aggressive Expansion Impact. We're going to finally use our ally Sicily's services, and we're going for this war, declaring on Andalusia and dragging in Tripoli at the same time. I'm feeling kinda uneasy because these guys could rebuild really quick, but hopefully we can take them on. And this is certainly going to help. We get the Excellent Minister with 100 mil points and Army Tradition, which is so important. More mercs are needed, boys. Actually, it's time to replace our older loans, as these were very small compared to what we can have now. So we're gonna have a good chunk of money, and we're not worried about our economy whatsoever because we can just raid and get it all back. So I'm gonna get a Grand Company. Okay, this is gonna help massively. We're gonna unlock another exploration idea, and since this is the 4th one, we also unlock our first national idea with core creation cost. Let's barrage this, and let's get the general. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Even though these generals are not good, we still get some manpower this way, so it's not like we're straight up losing our mill points. My boy, Sicily. Good to see you here. Maybe together with Sicily we can try and fight some naval battles. Where you guys are going? I would love to meet... Oh, okay, that's not great. Sicily, please. I might need your help. There we go, we're destroying some ships. Always a good sign. Tripoli is on low, so there's our full annexation. And it's time to try and pass over to Iberia. Oh god, these guys are destroying our navy. Yeah, about that. We might wanna build a few more galleys now. Maybe we should have gone for that mission, the Fatimid Navy, and build some more ships to get the Morale of Navies bonus. Okay guys, since we're waiting for our navy, in the meantime we're going to go for Marinids. Our colony is finished, let's do another one here. And we can get 200 settlers to arrive in Taharji. Sure, please. I think we can afford 2 colonies at once. Oh, okay, this actually has 3,000 natives. Yeah, need to take care of that. Andalusia is aggressive and they're transporting units over to North Africa, so we're gonna beat them up with potential help of Sicily or without them. Very unfortunate that Sicily is not helping us with this naval interaction here. These guys have a lot of heavies. I think there's no way we're beating them, but we have to try. Maybe let's try and get the naval advisor. And we can also pick our first Age of Discovery ability. I think we can go for Justified Wars. It's not like we're building that many colonies so far. And yeah, we have a bunch of unique abilities in Ante Bellum. Unfortunately, the Fatimids don't have one in Age of Discovery. Maybe they have one in a different age. Like for example, if you're the Nizarids, yeah, you get this overpowered Nizarid bonus. 20% province war score cost. That's incredible. We did get Morale of Navy's Advisor after a few rerolls. Let's see what we can do. Highly doubt that we can beat them up. Well, we sunk one of their ships. There's one on 69% and ours are still doing fine. Okay, we might lose one, 66%, and he has 79. So far, so good. We are actually doing some decent damage. If we can get rolls like this, not this one. Okay, we were able to win the naval battle. This is fantastic because we now have access to everything they own. Go ham, guys. Welcome. As far as our missions go, for Almohad Heartland, we need 10 provinces in North and Central Morocco as well as Garb. So in this war, we're taking, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces here. And after the next war, we can do the mission. And following that, we need 7 provinces to invade all Andalus in Lower Andalusia and Upper Andalusia areas. So this is going to be very important because it's going to give us permaclaims on the entirety of Iberia. And I think I might actually take less money in this war and prioritize to get 7 provinces here. So how about we take something like this? I think this is amazing. Alright, Andalusia, nice seeing you. Thank you so much. We are a kingdom. Quickly, we need to concentrate some dev here because it's incredibly expensive to core this. There are some coasts that we can raid, so I'm gonna go on a quick raiding spree. And we're also going to get some more crownland. So guys, we managed to collect some good money from the raiding. We have over 1,000 ducats. It's definitely time to repay some loans. We're also going to debase currency, lose the corruption. With this money, surely we are back on track, boys. We are so back. We're left with just 5 loans with 1%. I hope you guys enjoyed the new Fatimids in EU4 Ante Bellum 1.10 Sword of Islam. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Check out the Ante Bellum Patreon page. The link is in the video description. And if you want to see more, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. A massive thank you for supporting the channel to Tier 2 members Whale Biologist, Lazar, RogueRhino, Tier 3 member Diversion, and Patreon supporters Lazar and Nikolas. Really appreciate you guys.